Hi, my name is Stephen Weaver. I'm the AP European History teacher here at Clarence High School, well, one of the two of them. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make the open house tonight, so I just wanted to create this video to introduce myself a little bit, give you an overview of the class, and hopefully answer any questions you might have. But if there's anything I don't cover in the video that you have a question about, please don't hesitate to reach out to me via Schoology, email, or of course ParentSquare, and I usually can respond to those pretty quickly. So again, my name is Stephen Weaver. I am teaching your child AP European history this year. So what is AP Euro? AP Euro is the study of modern European history from about 1450 all the way to current times. And in May, you can see the exam date there, Monday, May 4th, 12 p.m., 2026. Students will take an AP or advanced placement exam for a chance to earn college credit. The fee for that exam is about $99. There might be another fee that makes it a few dollars more when the guidance department sends that out. So if you're wondering how to sign up for the AP exam, don't worry about it right now. You'll get a letter home sometime within the next 2 months, maybe around the end of the first quarter from the school that has a sheet to list all of the different AP exams your child is taking. Send in a payment form, and it'll have all the information. No money comes to me. This you can either mail it back in following the directions on the sheet that the school is going to send out to you, or have your child bring it in and drop it off to the office. After that sheet goes out, I can also answer questions and make sure the money gets to the right place. So, if this is your first time having a child take AP Euro or an AP exam in general, the scoring is a little bit different. Instead of getting a percentage grade on that exam in May, they are going to get a score of 1 to 5. Colleges usually accept a 3 and above as being qualified or meeting the expectations for college credit. However, it does depend on the school. Most local SUNY schools require a 3, and you can have the college credit. I know off the top of my head, Syracuse University requires a 4, and there's some Ivy League schools that require 5s in order to get credit. So if there's a specific college or colleges that your child is looking to go to, you can always go to the website and look what they require on the AP exam to get credit to going there. The exam they're going to take is really long. It's completely digital, all online. They'll take it on their Chromebooks in the gym sometime in May. It's 55 multiple choice questions, three short answer questions, and then two essays. Uh, it takes about 3 hours and 15 minutes, but with a break and all the paperwork, it usually takes, they're probably in the room for, 3.5 to 4 hours instead. In addition to this exam that you see on the screen, they're going to take in May. They are also required to take the global exam at the end of the year. This class covers pretty much all of the global curriculum, just with a lot more information. What we'll do is between the May exam with the AP and then the global exam, we will go over and review the global topics and the essays and everything that you have to write on that to make sure your child is well prepared for both. So this class overall, hopefully that's a good overview of what the class is about, the different exams that we're going to have to take. And I just want to take a minute and go over a few more things that are helpful notes. So far in class, we have signed up for this College Board website. I think 95% of my students are already signed up for it. If not, I'll help them sign up over the next few days. That's where they're going to keep track of not only my AP course, but every single AP course they take while they're here at the high school. They'll be able to view their scores there. It's also important to keep in mind while I am the one grading all of their work all year, I am not allowed to grade their AP exams. So how it works is AP College Board, they have AP Euro teachers sign up to grade it. So after they take the test in May, they unfortunately don't even get their score until usually the first or second week in July. It's important to know that I can't see the test that they take, so I can't give any feedback besides the number I get. And unfortunately, AP doesn't release that either. So in July, all your child will get is a score between 1 and 5, as I saw here on the rubric and what it says. They won't get feedback with how many multiple choice or how they did on the essay. So I don't love that part, but I think it's important to know. And again, I don't have anything to do with that grading. The grade for AP does not affect their school grade, whatever. So if they have a 94 in my class and get a 3 on the exam, it doesn't change anything with their GPA. That's only for the college credit. And even though college credit is the goal, I would say the experiments and the preparation that go into this class are really what make it important. Even students who don't get the score they want on the exam, usually are much more college prepared. And if you look at AP statistics, students that take an AP course in high school tend to do a lot better when they get to their freshman and sophomore years of college because they've been exposed a little bit more to the curriculum, how things work, and hopefully have created good habits to go along with it. So, homework for me this year will mostly be chapter questions out of a textbook. Your child should have brought home a textbook yesterday that they'll keep for the whole year and then give back to me after the exam. I assign chapter questions on Mondays, and then they're due 7 days later on Monday night. It's about time management. I would say they normally take about an hour, probably about a half hour to read the chapter and a half hour to answer the questions. If your child is stressing out about this or spending way too long, please let me know, or better yet, have them contact me. Basically, they're always going to be a chapter ahead in the textbook of where we are in class. So when they come into class, they have some background of idea of what we're talking about, and it allows us to do a little bit more with the information than just standard lecture every day and going through in different activities while making sure that they're prepared with the information. Some parents like to go out and get a review book. I know the exam date of May 4th seems like far away. They're on Amazon. I think probably they used to be $20, $25 for Barron's AP Euro review book. Princeton has a good one. If you type in AP Euro review book, you'll find a bunch of them that are good, and it just kind of breaks each topic down. There's practice tests and questions in there. That is not mandatory. We won't be using it in class, but some parents and students like to have that to help them prepare a little bit more. This is going to be a trickier class than they had freshman year, especially when it comes to history. I tend to start off the year pretty easy and then can, get more rigorous as we go throughout the year, preparing them for the exam. Check in with them once in a while, see how they're doing. If they have any questions, they can always come to me. I can be available before and after school, during my lunch or study hall. I'm really passionate about this class that I teach, and I want my students to be successful. Every year our students tend to do very, very well on this exam, and I hopefully look forward to that trend continuing this year. So they might need some reassurance. They might need to pick up some study habits. When I asked how many people in each class actually have studied for a history exam before, less than 50% of the hands went up. This class should not consume anybody's life at all, but it is going to require some studying before test and some review of the information, to be absolutely as to get as high a score as you possibly can. So it might require a little bit more effort, but it's an extremely doable class. I'm here to support them every step of the way. If there's any other questions that you have about me, my course, or anything like that, again, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm usually pretty good at getting back to people. The last thing I would say is please keep an eye on PowerSchool. I update grades daily, if not daily, every couple days for sure, never longer than weekly. It is a great idea to see how your child is doing. I always make sure I separate homework from quizzes and tests, essays, so you can kind of see how they're doing in each spot. And again, if you have any concerns, please reach out and I'll make sure I do the same. Again, my name is Stephen Weaver. Anything you need, let me know. I'm sorry I won't be at the open house tonight. If after watching this video, you could please sign the syllabus that I sent home that goes over a lot of this information that I sent home with your child earlier this week, they're going to bring that back to me on Monday for their first grade. And I look forward to a great year. Thank you so much.